Good evening, everyone. My name is Anthony Tordios, and I am the chair of the Planning Commission. Welcome to the Planning Commission meeting. Please remember to turn off your cell phones. The parking validation machine for the garage under City Hall is located at the rear of the chambers. Following roll call during the summary of hearing procedures, we will review how the public may provide comment during today's session. At this time, please join me in rising for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. We will now move on to roll call. My name is Anthony Tordios, and I am here. Vice Chair Cantrell.
Here.
Commissioner Barosio.
Here.
Commissioner Bondal.
Here.
Commissioner Bickford. Commissioner Lardenois.
Here.
Commissioner Oliverio. Commissioner Rosario.
Here.
And Commissioner Young.
Here.
So I believe that is 7 in attendance with 2 absences, so we do have quorum. We will now move on to summary of hearing procedures. If you want to address the commission, please fill out a speaker card located on the table near the audiovisual technician and deposit the completed card in the basket. There are also speaker cards in the back of the chambers and at the side entrance. The procedure for this hearing is as follows. After staff's presentation, applicants and/or appellants may make up to a 5-minute presentation. During the public comment period, the chair will call out names on the submitted speaker cards in the order received for those members of the public who attend in person. As your name is called, line up in front of the microphone at the front of the chamber. Generally, each speaker will be given up to 2 minutes for public testimony, and speakers using a translator will have up to 4 minutes. At the discretion of the chair, the time allotted to each speaker may be changed depending on the number of items on the agenda, number of speakers, and other factors. Speakers using a translator will have double the time allotted. After the public testimony, the applicant and/or appellant may make closing remarks up to an additional 5 minutes. Planning commissioners may ask questions of the speakers. Response to commissioner questions will not reduce the speaker's time allowance. The public hearing will then be closed, and the Planning Commission will take action on the item. The Planning Commission may request staff to respond to the public testimony, ask staff questions, and discuss the item. If you challenge these land use decisions in court, you may be limited to raising only those issues you or someone else raised at this public hearing or in written correspondence delivered to the city at or prior to the public hearing. The Planning Commission's action on rezonings, pre-zonings, general plan amendments, and code amendments is only advisory to the City Council. The City Council will hold hearing on these items. Section 20.120.400 of the Municipal Code provides the procedures for legal protests to the City Council on rezonings and pre-zonings. The Planning Commission's action on conditional use permits is appealable to the City Council in accordance with Section 20.100.220 of the Municipal Code. Agendas and all staff reports for this meeting may be accessed on the city's website. We'll now move on to call to order and orders of the day. Before we begin, I want to remind the Planning Commission members and members of the public to follow our code of conduct at meetings. This includes commenting on the specific agenda item only and addressing the full body. Public speakers will not engage in a conversation with the commissioners or staff. All members of the Planning Commission, staff, and the public are expected to refrain from abusive language. Repeated failures to comply with the code of conduct, which will disturb, disrupt, or impede the orderly conduct of this meeting, may result in removal from the meeting. This meeting of the Planning Commission will now come to order. All right, we will now move on to public comment. This is the time for public comment to the Planning Commission on non-agendized items. Please fill out a speaker's card and give it to the technician. Each member of the public may address the Commission for up to 2 minutes. The Commission cannot take any formal action without the item being properly noticed and placed on an agenda. In response to public comment, the Planning Commission is limited to the following options: responding to statements made or questions posed by members of the public, or requesting staff to report back on a matter at a subsequent meeting, or directing staff to place the item on a future agenda. And I'll note at this time that the city is only accepting public comment in person. Staff, do we have any public speakers for items not on tonight's agenda? I don't see any speaker cards here, and I don't see anyone rising here in the audience. Oh, feel free to come down to the podium at this time. Thank you. If you could please state your name, and then you'll have 2 minutes.
Yeah. Hi, I'm James, and I live near the neighborhood where this cell tower is proposed to be built, and I'm here to...
Sorry, really quickly. Is this for the consent calendar item 4D? We will have a separate public comment time for that.
Sorry, what's your question?
Oh, is this for the item on the agenda, item 4D?
This for the cell tower construction?
Okay, yes, we will have a separate comment period for the consent calendar in just a few minutes.
Oh, this is not for that yet.
No, in a couple minutes. We'll call you back up. Thank you. Awesome. Any other members of the public wishing to speak on items not on the agenda tonight? If not, we will move on to deferrals and removals from the calendar. Any items scheduled for hearing this evening for which deferral is being requested will be taken out of order to be heard on, first on the matter of deferral or removal. Staff will provide an update on the items for which deferral and removal is being requested. If you want to change any of the deferral dates recommended or speak to the question of deferring or removing these items or any other items, you should say so at this time. It looks like tonight we have 2 items listed for deferral. Item A, PDC 22-078, PD 24-002, and T 22-027. And item B, CP 24-006 and ER 24-050. Staff, do we have any other items to defer today or any commentary on these deferrals? Okay, if there's no commentary from staff, I believe we just need a motion from someone on the commission to defer these 2 items.
I move to approve the deferrals.
I second.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Lardenois with a second from Vice Chair Cantrell to defer both of these items. If there's no further discussion, we will move on to a roll call vote. Okay. Vice Chair Cantrell.
Yes.
Commissioner Barocio.
Yes.
Commissioner Bondal.
Yes.
Commissioner Bickford is absent. Commissioner Lardenois.
Yes.
Commissioner Oliverio is absent. Commissioner Rosario.
Yes.
Commissioner Young.
Yes.
Myself, yes. I believe that's 7 yeses, 0 noes, and 2 absences, so both deferrals pass. Okay, we will now move on to the consent. Oh, and I would also note that Commissioner Oliverio has joined us. This time we will move on to the consent calendar. Notice to the public, there will be no separate discussion of individual consent calendar items as they are considered to be routine and will be adopted by one motion. If a member of the commission requests debate, separate vote, or recusal on a particular item, that item may be removed from the consent calendar by the chair and considered separately. The public may comment on the entire consent calendar and any items removed from the consent calendar by the chair. Staff will provide an update on the consent calendar. If you wish to speak on one of these items individually, please come down to the podium at this time. And for context, we have 4 items on the consent calendar this evening. Item A is approval of our minutes from the June 26th meeting. Item B is CP 24-010 and ER 24-081, a conditional use permit related to installation of new wireless communication equipment near the intersection of Muller Avenue and Gramercy Place. Item C, which is CPA 15-018-01 and ER 24-084, a conditional use permit to allow the off-sale of alcohol at an existing gas station retail store at 3303 San Felipe Road. And item D, PD 23-013, PDC 24-036, and ER 23-141, a plan development zoning and plan development permit to allow construction of a new 55-foot high monopole at 2905 to 2919 South King Road. All right, at this time, if any members of the public would like to speak on any of the items at the consent calendar, feel free to come down to the podium now. We will start with James.
Chair, just curious, are you asking to pull, Commissioner? Are you asking to pull items, asking for people to pull items off the consent calendar, or are we just taking comments in general?
Just public comment.
Okay.
Wait,
Go ahead. You'll have 2 minutes. Thank you.
All right, so I'm James, and I live in the neighborhood of where the cell tower is being proposed to be built, and I'm here to represent our neighborhood. So our neighborhood is concerned and against the proposal of the location of where it's being constructed. It's very close to the homes, and the neighborhood feel like we have concern that it could have health effects or property value, lowering our property value since the location and the aesthetics of it. To show our concern, we signed a petition. We collected signatures of around our neighborhood of close to 100 signatures. I have it here today. And also, yeah, the location right now is like within like 15 meters to the closest home. So we feel like it's unreasonably close to a residential area, and we'd like it to either stop construction or move to some other location, and we'd like to work with the city to find a better place for it.
Thank you. And then I have one other speaker card for consent from Al. Oh, yes.
Sorry, just a clarification question, because there was actually 2 wireless items on the agenda tonight. Is this about the one at South King Road and Barbary Lane?
South King Road, yes, the item 4D.
Thank you.
Okay. I have a petition. Do I hand it to someone, or what should I don't know what to do with it.
I defer to staff. What do we do with the petitions?
Yeah, we can take it on the record. We just hand it,
Yeah, you can hand it to staff over to your left.
the petition.
Is it the same as the one that was emailed to the council district?
Yes, I think they responded, so I wasn't sure. You guys received it?
Just, Chair, point of order, are we asking for items to be pulled before we took comments, or are we just taking comments? Typically, we ask for items to be pulled and then have that spoken separately before the public comment. So typically people ask, can I have an item be pulled? And that's kind of where the comments are now. And then you go to the individual items and then pull it off the consent to as public hearing. Just a clarification of that's probably what we want to do.
Okay, thank you. In that case, do we have any requests from commissioners to pull any items from the consent calendar?
So that was 1D?
Yes, that was 4D.
Yeah, I'd like to actually have that pulled so that I can read this petition and understand the complaints from the community.
Thank you, Vice Chair Cantrell. So we will hear item 4D separately. Do we have any other members of the public wishing to speak, or any other requests to pull items from the consent calendar from members of the commission?
So sorry, it's my first time. So in terms of my comments, like, does that, in terms of what happens next in terms of feedback or like what to do next, is that like a different here, or can you give some guidance?
So we will proceed with the remainder of the consent calendar, take a vote on those items separately, and then the commission will have a discussion and potentially a staff presentation specific to the cell tower that you commented on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I do think there was a speaker card on item 4C. We can hear from the public if they want to pull that item off consent, and the commission can decide if they want to leave it on consent or pull it into public hearing. I believe there's a speaker card for 4C.
Yes, we have a speaker card for 4C if any members of the commission would like to pull that item as well. And 4C was the liquor license, or conditional use permit, sorry, for off-sale alcohol sales. Yes, Commissioner Brosio.
Yeah, could we pull consent item 4C?
Yes, we can. So we will now hear both 4C and 4D separately. In that case, do we have any motions from the commission for the remainder of the consent calendar?
Motion to approve the balance of the consent calendars, items A and B.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the remainder of the consent calendar from Commissioner Oliverio with a second from Commissioner Rosario.
Can we just confirm that no members of the public want to speak on 4A or 4B? Okay. Well,
If any members of the public
have
would
to
like
fill
to
out a
speak
card.
on either 4A or 4B, that would be the minutes or the other wireless communication facility conditional use permit. Please come down to the podium at this time.
That gentleman's 4C.
Guess we'll find out.
And he's here for 4C.
Is he from?
Yeah, I think that's
Hello. Are you here to speak on the off sale of alcohol, or is it one of the first 2 items on the consent calendar?
Yes, I'm the owner of Our Liquor.
Okay, we will hear that separately after we
and,
vote on
you
the
know,
remainder of the consent calendar.
About the issue, the city
Oh, sorry, we will hear.
issue the liquor license to the Valero gas station at 3303.
Excuse me, sorry, we will hear this item
So
separately in just a few minutes.
You know,
1 second, and we'll come back to it.
Thank you. We will call you back up in just a few minutes.
can I
We'll call you back up separately when we come to that item. Thank you. Okay, so the motion on the floor is the approval of items 4A and 4B from the consent calendar. I'm not seeing any other requests to speak, so we will move on to a roll call. Vice Chair Cantrell,
Yes.
Commissioner Barroso,
Yes.
Commissioner Bondal,
Yes.
Commissioner Bickford is absent, Commissioner Lardnois,
Yes.
Commissioner Oliverio,
Yes.
Commissioner Rosario,
Yes.
Commissioner Young,
Yes.
myself, yes. I believe that's 8 yes, 0 no, and 1 absence, so that motion passes. We will now move on to the 2 items that were pulled from the consent calendar, starting with item 4C, which is CPA 15-018-01 and ER 24-084. Staff, do we have a presentation on this item?
Okay. Good evening, Commissioners. This is Angela Wang, Planning Project Manager from Planning Division. And this is a conditional use permit amendment to allow the off-sale of alcohol between 6 a.m. and 2 a.m. within an existing 24-hour gas station retail store on a 0.78 acre site at 3303 San Felipe Road. The project site is currently developed with a gas station with a retail store, a car wash, and a fuel canopy with fuel dispensers. The gas station and the retail store are open 24 hours daily, and the car wash is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. Approximately 55.5 square feet of the floor area, which is approximately 2.5% of the sales floor area, will be dedicated to the off-sale of alcohol. The site is not currently over-concentrated, excuse me, in terms of the number of off-sale of alcohol licenses, and the reported crime index in the census tract is not over 20% of the county average. The police department has reviewed the project and is neutral to the proposal. The project is consistent with the site's general plan land use designation of neighborhood community commercial and complies with the commercial neighborhood zoning district development standards. The previously approved conditional use permit allows 24-hour operation for the retail store and the gas station with permit conditions to minimize the impacts due to late night operation. Because the proposed project is to amend the existing conditional use permit and not to supersede it, those permit conditions remain in effect and will also apply to the proposed project. In addition, the project includes permit conditions such as limiting the percentage of the alcohol sale area and controlling the access to the alcohol display areas. And staff will be trained in alcohol sales and age verification regulations. Therefore, adding late night alcohol sales till 2 a.m. would still be consistent with the City Council 24-hour use policy. Therefore, staff recommend Planning Commission approve this conditional use permit amendment. This concludes the staff's report. Thank you.
Thank you, staff. At this time, we'll have time for a 5-minute presentation from the project applicant. So if you could come down to the podium.
Good evening, Commissioners. My name is Alex Gaviola. I'm the applicant for the site. Thank you for allowing me to speak at this public commission, planning commission hearing. The application is for our site at San Felipe Road. It's a fairly new site, new construction. We opened 2 years ago. and it consists of a 3,200 square foot convenience store. In this convenience store, we sell convenience items, soda, dairy, milk, chips, and we also have a QSR, which is a co-branding of crispy, crunchy chicken. And what it is, it's a Louisiana-based Cajun chicken. So the purpose of my application is mainly for convenience and for our customers, existing customers who purchase a lot of our offerings, the chicken tenders, the fried chicken, and they also want to be able to purchase their favorite beverage. And my idea is if we were to offer them a one-stop shop, it would be a major convenience to our current customers. In addition, our site is also on the southwest corner of Aborn Road, which is the home-bound traffic. So it's a destination for our customers who are going home in the afternoon, grabbing their dinner, and ideally be able to also purchase whatever else they need at the convenience store. Moreover, although alcohol does account for usually about 2%, only 2% of our total store sales, it does add to the convenience of customers. And these customers who might purchase a six-pack of beer would also be buying chips and all the other items in the store. So it helps also bring in more revenue for the store, which is quite important because, as you know, we have a Costco business center in our area, and they will soon be opening a 32-pump gas station in the area. So as a small business owner with a gas station, there's no way we compete with these big box retailers. So our margins, we anticipate our margins and our sales volume of fuel will be probably going down as a result of this. So this being able to keep all this sales and offerings in our store would be very helpful. And one final thing is, as you know, California has recently instituted the $20 minimum wage for QSRs, which is basically where crispy crunchy chicken is. So again, with the increased costs of operating business, I feel that this would be helpful in being able to remain operational as a small business in the community. Thank you, gentlemen.
Chair, may I ask a question of the speaker?
Of course.
Pardon me, sir, are you the actual small business owner?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just wanted to clarify. Typically, we have a lobbyist, so I just wanted to thank you for coming tonight. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you. Now at this time, we will have opportunity for public comment on this item. We have one speaker card from a representative from Owl Liquor. If you want to come back down and give your comment at this time. Thank you. And if you could just state your name for the record, and then you will have 2 minutes to speak.
Yes, my name is Sai Nguyen. So we are owner of Our Liquor, nearby the gas station, about I think 300 square feet. You know, at that area we have a liquor store, a mini mart, and a bar. And now, you know, we here is going issue application for the Valero gas station. I believe, you know, a year ago, the gas station just remodeled a big convenience store. So it took some of my income from them, you know, they took from us. So now, if the city, the councilman, whoever here, if issue, approve, you know, submit to ABC, I think it's not fair for us because we serve the neighborhood for decades. We are a small store, family run. And somehow if the alcohol happen, so maybe we cannot survive, you know. I work 7 days a week, 100 hours. You guys can come over there and add on the neighborhood. I've been serving the neighbors for a long time. So that's why today I came and want to say my voice and up to y'all guys. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any other members of the public in the chamber tonight who would like to speak on this item? If so, if you could come down to the podium at this time. Okay, not seeing anyone move forward. Then at this time, we will have an additional 5 minutes back to the project applicant for any closing remarks, if you have anything else you'd like to say. Okay, in that case, we will turn it back over to the commission. First up in the speaker list, we have Vice Chair Cantrell.
Thanks. I actually have a couple of questions, one for city staff. What's the density of liquor stores in that area? I don't think we're over the limit there, correct?
So there are 2 existing upsell of, alcohol establishments within the same census tract.
Okay.
So currently there are 2.
Just 2. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And then for the property, the owner, I have a question for you also.
Sir.
Have you previously held a liquor license?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We have 2 other existing ones.
And are those in good standing?
They're not in the county or city.
Are they in good standing?
I'm sorry.
Are they in good standing? That's just a question. I'm not asking what county or region. I'm just asking, are your licenses in good standing?
Oh, yes. Yes, we are. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Commissioner Barosia.
Perfect, thank you. Is the other location Evergreen 76? Is that a gas station that's across the street from the applicant's gas station? I'm looking on page 15 of the agenda report. Because I believe you mentioned there's 2 locations, and I just wonder if it's AO Liquor and...
So there are 2 within the same census tract, but within 1,000 foot radius of the site, currently there are 5.
5, right?
Within 1,000 feet of the project site.
Right, okay. Yeah, because what I'm looking at is on the northwest of the intersection, there's Evergreen 76. And then on the northeast, there's Lucky's and CVS that sell alcohol. And connected through a driveway or something, like you really don't have to go on to San Felipe to get to AO Liquor. There is AO Liquor, and does Tran Mini Mart and Deli also sell liquor? Which is your neighbor. So just in that corner, that would be the 3rd spot to pick up liquor. And across the street, there's already 3 more. So I think, although there's only 2 in the census tract, within the radius, it's pretty concentrated. So for me, in my opinion, I think the community has options. To add 1 more would be a little too much, in my opinion.
Thank you. Next up on the speaker list is Commissioner Young.
Yeah, I make a motion we approve the staff recommendation.
All right, we have a motion to approve the staff recommendation from Commissioner Young with a second from Commissioner Oliveria. Do we have any other discussion on this item? Okay, seeing none, we will move on to a roll call vote. Vice Chair Cantrell.
Yes.
Commissioner Barosia.
No.
Commissioner Bondal.
I need more time. So how do we go about that? If we can just pull this from the consent calendar and have a further discussion, or?
So it's already been pulled from the consent calendar. There is still room to have additional discussion here. And I also see a hand from Commissioner Rosario. Did you have an additional comment you wanted to make?
No.
Okay. So then I would say if you have additional questions for staff or comments to be made, now would be the time to make them.
Any question you have is okay. It's your first meeting.
Actually, I don't have any questions. I'm ready to vote.
Okay, in that case, you are next up in the vote.
Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Bickford is absent. Commissioner Lardenois.
Yes.
Commissioner Oliverio.
Yes.
Commissioner Rosario.
Yes.
Commissioner Young.
Yes.
And myself, yes. I believe that's 7 yes, 8 yes, 1 no, and 1 absence. Is that correct?
7 yes.
7 yes, 1 no, and 1 absence. So the motion passes. All right, at this time, we will move on to the second item that was pulled from the consent calendar, item 4D, which is PD 23-013, PDC 24-036, and ER 23-141. And this item is the monopole. Staff, do we have a presentation on this item?
Yeah, good evening, Chair and Commissioners. My name is Jason Lee, Project Manager for the Planning Division. This project includes a plan development zoning to rezone the site from its current LIPD Plan Development District to a new LIPD Plan Development District to allow wireless communication antennas and standby backup facilities, which are generators, consistent with the LI Light Industrial Zoning District and other minor technical changes to align requirements to the municipal code when any new project application is submitted within the zoning district. The plan development permit application would allow the construction of a new monopine with 15 wireless communication antennas and associated ground equipment within a storage unit at the self-storage site at 2919 South King Road. The project site includes a vacant parcel subject to an approved plan development permit for the construction of a warehouse and office and a self-storage. So there are 2 sites being rezoned. The site has a general plan land use designation of light industrial. If the plan development zoning is approved, the wireless communication antenna use will be allowed with this plan development permit. The setbacks conform to the zoning district and Council Policy 6-20 for wireless communication facilities, which requires 1 foot per height of the monopole from residential uses. The 55-foot structure is 64 feet away from the nearest residential use. Additionally, the height of the monopole is 50 feet, with a 5-foot extension allowed by Section 20.85.040, which allows additional height above the zoning district height, which is 50 feet, for screening and stealthing purposes. Specifically, this is a monopine design, so the monopole is stealthed by faux branches and such. Staff followed City Council Policy 6-20 for wireless communication facilities, including the evaluation of an alternatives analysis, monopole design, co-location, equipment enclosures, height, setbacks, performance standards, and permit expirations. Of specific note, the alternative site analysis identified an existing lattice tower site less than a quarter mile to the northeast at 1801 Barbary Lane, but that tower has no remaining space for additional antennas. The alternative site analysis also evaluated the potential for building mounted sites and determined that none were feasible. Staff also followed Council Policy 6-30 for public outreach. On-site signs were posted on the project site frontages, and this hearing was noticed at a radius of 500 feet. The project is exempt pursuant to Section 15303 of the State Guidelines for Implementation of the California Environmental Quality Act for the construction of small structures. Therefore, staff recommend that the City Council consider the exemption, adopt an ordinance to rezone the project site, and approve the plan development permit. Just of note, we reviewed the petition that was handed to us, and it was the same as was provided to the commissioners via email yesterday. And the applicants are present there, Eric Lentz and David Witkowski. Thank you.
Thank you, staff. Then at this time, we will have 5 minutes for the project applicant to make a presentation.
Is okay. When we start over, Eric Lentz representing AT&T for the this facility. Just want to touch on, and thank you, Mr. Lee, for your presentation and working with us on this one. A couple of things I want to add to it. We originally submitted this as just a straight cell tower, which is typically what you would see around San Jose, like in an industrial area, storage facilities. I know that lately there's been a lot of faux trees. I live at Communications Hill down the road. We have one right in the smack middle of Almond Expressway. That's a AT&T faux tree. So that's what we're going for here. So we submitted a tower that was 50 feet tall. Now we are submitting a faux tree. The extra 5 feet above the 50-foot tower is allotted for branches. So that's where you get the 55 feet. This property is zoned light industrial with a planned development. Typically in San Jose, light industrial allows wireless use. When the storage facility went in there and they grabbed their planned development for this particular area, they specified specific uses for that storage facility. So there was a caretaker housing, there's the facility itself, and it didn't specify wireless, which typically light industrial would. The other area next door that's vacant would allow a wireless use, but it's vacant right now. We have David Witkowski here too. We did receive the petition, and there was a lot of health concerns. David is an expert in RF. We did prepare an RF study for this, and he can speak for a couple minutes relating to that.
Good evening, Chair and Commissioners. My name is David Witkowski. I'm the CEO of AUG Solutions. We are an engineering consulting firm. We were retained by EBI Consulting, which is the company that produced the third-party electromagnetic safety report. We have reviewed this report and find no concerns with this, specifically related to some of the concerns that were vocalized in the petition. This site is within the FCC's guidelines for public exposure. On the nearest rooftop, the level is 83.82% of the public limit, so it is within the FCC guidelines. On the ground, it is at 19.11% of the public limit. So this site complies with all FCC guidelines for safety and exposure. I also reviewed the question of distance to nearest buildings. I confirmed the concerns that there are buildings close by. What's important is not only the distance to those buildings, but the amount of power, the pattern of the antennas, the direction that the RF energy is radiated in. We find no concerns with that. I also would offer that I have, through another role that I have at Joint Venture Silicon Valley, I have done property valuation studies. In fact, we completed a property valuation study in 2021. Utilizing 11 million real estate transactions over the course of 10 years and looking at about 1,700 cellular sites in proximity to that. The economics partner that I used on this was Dr. Ralph McLaughlin, who is a PhD economist. The data was handed off to him. He did a hedonic analysis or spatial differences method and found no negative impacts to property valuation. In fact, in some areas of the state of California, we found positive impacts, and that was because for every person that may not want to live near a cell tower, there are people that actually want better coverage. And so for that reason, the property valuations in those areas went up. I'm available for any questions if you have those. Thank you.
Thank you. Now at this time, we will open the floor to any other members of the public who have not already spoken on this item who would like to make public comment on this item. I believe you've already spoken on this item, is that correct?
Yeah, I've spoken already, but I have some comments or against what he mentioned. So
It's unfortunately just one public comment per topic, per commenter. Thank you.
What procedures, like, shouldn't he have presented his side first so I can kind of say, like, I went.
Unfortunately, it's just the one public comment. Thank you.
Okay. Because whatever he said, like,
Sorry, it is just the one public comment. Thank you. Are there any other members of the public who would like to speak on this item? I'm not seeing anyone move forward, so if desired, there's an additional 5 minutes for closing. Oh, sorry, do you have an item?
Yeah. Hello, my name is Tien Nguyen. I'm also living in the area of the South King Road. So I'm concerning about the project for AT&T built the cell tower very close to our neighbors and close to my house. The concern about the health issue because my wife has the pacemaker, and I study from the internet that the radiation can interfere the pacemakers and interfere the rhythm of the signal from the pacemaker, and that can cause an issue with the health of my wife. That's one thing, and also the health issue for the children, and it can affect affect the brain of the children, and also like the value of the house can be decreased. So that's the only thing I have to comment on that. So we collect about 100 people. We oppose the project of that cell tower, and we don't want the cell towers. It's very close to our neighbor in a radius, very close to our houses. And thank you very much for your consideration. Yep, thanks.
Thank you. At this time, any other members of the public who would like to speak on this item, please come forward. I'm not seeing anyone get up. So at this time, we will have 5 additional minutes for closing remarks from the project applicant.
So I don't have too much more to add other than I'm here to answer any questions. I know it's a long staff report. There's a lot that goes into these wireless facilities. There's site locations. There's alternative site analysis, the plan. So if you have any questions regarding the specific proposal, or if David wants to chime in on something else, I'll let him if you need to.
Mr. Chair, just as a point of, this is staff, Pat Kelly, supervising planner. Just that it does mention in the staff report that the cities are prohibited by the FCC from denying cell tower requests on the basis of radio frequency emissions. So just wanted to put that out as a reminder. Thanks.
Thank you. You have a couple more minutes if you have any other comments. Otherwise, we will turn it back to the commissioner.
I have no more comments. Thank you. If
Okay.
you have any questions, I'm available.
Thank you. And I will turn it over to the city attorney really quickly.
Hi, Daniel Seswet, the city attorney's office. Just wanted to echo what Mr. Kelly just provided, and just to inform the public and also remind the commissioners that what was mentioned is that RF emissions or radio frequency emissions are regulated by the federal government. And the Federal Communications Commission is the body that has jurisdictions to regulate those emissions. So this body and any local government doesn't have authority or jurisdiction to weigh in on RF emissions alleged harm or anything associated with those emissions, as long as there is an RF report that complies with the guidelines and standards set forth by the federal government. So I just wanted to remind everyone here and also inform the public a little bit. There's absolutely nothing that this commission can do about RF emissions in relation to this cell tower. Thanks.
Thank you. We have a couple hands for this item, Commissioners Rosario, Cantrell, Oliverio, and Barocio. So we will start with Commissioner Rosario.
Not to beat a dead horse, but during our last meeting, we had a pretty in-depth conversation about RF emissions coming from cell towers, and in speaking to the city attorney later, he mentioned that it's not something within our purview, and I think you guys have both just said that that's correct. So I think although we appreciate the petition, it's not within our power to consider the RF emissions.
Thank you. Next up, we have Vice Chair Cantrell.
Thank you. Actually, I have a couple of questions, one for city staff. Are there any renderings of what this proposed site will look like?
Yes, it's in the plan set that was attached to the staff report, and I also can share them on Zoom, so give me 1 second. If it will load, these are the visual simulations, if they load. So this is from Towers Lane, which is the residential neighborhood. You can see on the top there's no cell tower, and then on the bottom there is one. This is from Camarina Place, which is also part of the residential neighborhood. This is from Amberley Lane. You can see the cell tower just a bit over the houses there. And this is from South King Road. There will be, well, there's an approved building fronting King here, so that site may not stay vacant for long, but should it stay vacant, that's what it looks like. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. And for the engineer, just a question about the economic review. Did that take into account the visual aspects of the towers in the communities?
Yeah, so the way that a spatial difference and difference analysis or a hedonic analysis is done is you look at properties that are similar to the adjacent property near a cell tower, and you compare those against, so for example, single family home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet, et cetera, in that neighborhood versus another. And you look at the sales trend as to whether or not they diverge.
Well, actually, I was asking more about the visual aspect of the tower itself. Did it differentiate those that look like trees?
It takes that into account in the sense that the buyers would look at that potentially as a factor, yeah. But it is not called out specifically. We looked at the MLS data, the sales data over 10 years for 11 million sales in the state of California. Every real estate transaction effectively in the state of California between the years of 2010 and 2020. Compared that with properties that were near wireless communications facilities, and then looked at properties that are similar but were not near wireless communications facilities. Okay. We found either no economically significant impact, or in some cases we found economically significant increases, which flies in the face of what many real estate people believe. But in conversations that I had with the National Association of Realtors after this study was done, they revealed to me that there are certain elements within the NAR that are perhaps not, they believe this urban legend about property devaluation, but that's not the position of the NAR officially.
Okay. I asked because specifically looking at the visual aspect of this.
Sure.
when I was looking from an aerial view, it just seemed there are no other trees of significant size nearby. It would seem like an anomaly. But actually, from your renderings, yeah, I would notice the anomaly, but I don't know that I would go much further. Actually, move that we approve this.
Second.
All right, we have a motion to approve the staff recommendation from Vice Chair Cantrell with a second from Commissioner Oliverio. We will keep that motion on the floor and then continue discussion. So over to Commissioner Oliverio.
Yes, just wanted to, City Attorney covered most of my comments, and then otherwise, when we look at the actual photo, probably the overhead wire, overhead power lines are more unsightly than the fictitious tree. Thanks.
Thank you. Next up is Commissioner Barroso.
Perfect, thank you. Question to our city attorney, Sasweta. We cannot deny based on emissions, but could we deny based on other factors that we feel it's worthy of denial?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Commissioner Young.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. You can go ahead and have a seat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, first of all, I wanted to thank the residents for putting together your petition. That takes a lot of work, and we appreciate that. And just to assure you that we had the petition and all the information, I think, from one of your community leaders in our packet, and we reviewed that before the meeting. That said, I just want to make sure the residents understand that we are addressing your concerns. So first of all, change is difficult and it's not always fun. And I can understand that you would be concerned about a new antenna going up. The concern about the property values, the site where it's going is a public storage area, which, with all due respect to public storage, is not the most scenic of neighbors. So I have a difficult time believing that putting a monopine in the middle of that would cause any problems. I think the fact that they are designing it as a tree is great. I pass one every day in Campbell as I go up San Tomas Expressway, and it looks a lot like a tree. They do a pretty good job of that, and I think the visuals showed that. I'm just going to acknowledge that because of your concerns, I did some research online today on the health effects, and I'm just going to read into the record what I read, which is supportive of the consultant, which is in regards to health effects, the majority of scientific studies have not found a consistent link between exposure to RF radiation from cell phone towers and adverse health effects. Key organizations, including the World Health Organization, classify RF radiation as, quote, possibly carcinogenic to humans. However, this classification is based on limited evidence from human studies and less than sufficient evidence from animal studies. Research findings. Cancer, large-scale epidemiological studies have not found an increased risk of cancer in populations living near cell phone towers. And other health effects, studies investigating other health effects such as headaches, sleep disturbance, and cognitive effects have no proven evidence of harm. So just wanted to acknowledge your concerns and let you know that we consider them and we've looked into them. And this commission has considered a number of wireless cell towers, so we're pretty familiar. And the last thing I wanted to say was there are advantages to having a new cell tower, I think, as one of the applicants stated. One advantage is it's going to improve your mobile phone coverage in your neighborhood and other parts, adjacent neighborhoods, which is a good thing. I happen to live in a neighborhood that has terrible cell phone coverage, and it's a pain and it's annoying, and sometimes it's a safety issue if my Wi-Fi is not working. So, and secondly, as someone with a public safety background in the fire department, I can tell you that every time a cell phone tower is either added or improved, it increases public safety, because for police and fire, cell phone coverage is very important. So the more coverage that we have and the more robust the antennas that are going up, the better as far as public safety.
Thank you. Over to Commissioner Lardnois.
Thank you. So, question for city staff. So, as has been discussed, this is a monopine. It's a monopole that is made to look like a tree for aesthetic reasons. Does the city require that monopoles be dressed as monopines in certain circumstances, or is that just a choice for the applicant?
So, no, there's no requirement for a monopine, but we do look in the wireless communications facilities policy at visual impact of the project. So basically, you know, there's something that says freestanding monopoles should be located and designed to minimize public visibility, and stealth pole designs should be utilized. It's a should, not a shall, so it's not like a requirement, but you know, in this case, and we do encourage stealth designs such as trees, or you know, within light poles, or that kind of design, instead of just a large obvious monopole somewhere.
Thank you. And I just want to echo Commissioner Young's comments. You know, thank you to the members of the public for your advocacy on this and for speaking up. That's why we have this public engagement process. And I just want to point out again, as he alluded to, there already are many of these monopines throughout the city. In the modern world, this is essential communications infrastructure. And I just want to call it, the petition requested that this be placed no closer than 2,000 feet from residences. That is nearly half a mile. This is a city with a lot of residences. If we were to have a requirement like that, it would mean that many residences would be multiple miles from the nearest cell tower. And, you know, in a city where we have nearly 1 million people, and I'm not sure how many, you know, mobile devices, but probably more than 1 million, if not multiple millions, that doesn't provide sufficient communications infrastructure. So it's important that we have these devices throughout the city. And, you know, there are, as mentioned, federal regulations about the health and safety impacts of them. So while that's not part of our process, I think it's important to acknowledge that that is regulated at a different level of government and is something that's taken seriously. So I'm supporting the motion. Thank you for all the discussion.
Thank you. Over to Vice Chair Cantrell.
Sorry, just wanted to make one final statement. I wanted to also reiterate what fellow commissioners have said here. But I also wanted to make another clear statement. This was on a consent calendar, and as a citizen in this community myself, whenever people have something to say, they should always be heard. So it was removed from the consent calendar specifically to hear your voices. I've circulated those petitions, like I said, and nothing frustrates me more than a body that's unwilling to listen. So I hope at a minimum today we illustrated the seriousness by which we take your concerns and our willingness to always listen, though unfortunately it does not always end in agreement. So with that, I think we'll probably take a vote. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not seeing any other hands, so if there's no further discussion, we will move on to a roll call vote at this time. As a reminder, the motion on the floor from Vice Chair Cantrell with a second from Commissioner Oliverio is to approve the staff recommendation. First up, we have Vice Chair Cantrell.
Yes.
Commissioner Barroso.
No.
Commissioner Bondal.
Yes.
Commissioner Bickford is absent. Commissioner Lardnois.
Yes.
Commissioner Oliverio.
Yes.
Commissioner Rosario.
Yes.
Commissioner Young.
Yes.
Myself, yes. That's 7 yes, 1 no, and 1 absence, so the motion passes. All right, we will now move on to tonight's public hearing. We have one item on the agenda for public hearing tonight, which is PDC 21-032, PD 21-017, and PT 21-039, and ER 21-148, all of which concern a planned development zoning and planned development permit to allow demolition of 2 single-family residences for the construction of 5 detached single-family residences, 2 attached single-family residences, and a stacked duplex on a site at 1334 and 1348 Miller Avenue. Staff, do we have a presentation for this item?
We do have a presentation for this item. Let me get it up. All right. Good evening, Chair and Commissioners again. My name is still Jason Lee, and I am project manager for this file as well. This project includes a planned development zoning to rezone the site from This project includes a planned development zoning to rezone the site from its current R18 single-family residence district to the R18 PD planned development district to allow 7 single-family lots and 1 duplex lot, a planned development permit application to allow the demolition of 2 single-family residences and associated accessory buildings, and the removal of 11 ordinance-size and 7 non-ordinance-size trees for the construction of 5 detached single-family houses, 2 attached single-family houses, and a stacked duplex reserved as affordable to lower-income households, including 6 density bonus waivers, and a vesting tentative map to subdivide the existing 2 parcels into 9 lots, including 7 single-family lots, 1 multifamily lot, and 1 lot for a private street on the approximately 1.07 gross acre site. I will note here that there is a correction that I need to make throughout all documents. Low income should be lower income. This is because there are basically 2 affordable units. One of them is low income at 80% AMI, and one is very low income at 50% AMI. And HCD refers to 0 to 80% AMI as lower income.
Chair, I have a question for staff. You have a
oh, sorry.
A visual
this is 1655 Lincoln Avenue. I apologize for that. The correct visual, we'll just skip through that. The correct visual is on the staff report as attachment A at the end of the staff report. I apologize for that.
Yeah, no sweat. Just wasn't the item we were on, so thank you.
Yeah. And I can show it after if needed. The project was evaluated with respect to the general plan, the zoning code, city policies, including the citywide design guidelines, state density bonus law, and CEQA. The staff report also included analysis of single-family design guidelines for context. Oops, sorry. The general plan and zoning code allow plan development zoning processes to tailor regulations to specific sites. This project includes 9 units at a density of 8.4 dwelling units per acre, which is more than the 8 dwelling units per acre allowed by the residential neighborhood general plan designation. However, this is allowed because the project is subject to state density bonus law. A planned development zoning is required in order to meet the required fire access, to reduce the minimum lot area and setbacks, and to allow a duplex on lot 8. The project uses density bonus waivers to reduce the minimum distance from Miller Avenue to off-street parking on the duplex lot, which is lot 8, provide a reduced private open space for lots 6, one of the attached single-family houses, and lot 8, the stacked duplex lot, and waivers for 4 design standards regarding affordable units, specifically the concentration of restricted affordable units, and the unit size, unit type, and type of parking for affordable units. Density bonus law allows waivers or reductions of any local development standards that would physically prevent the project from being built at the permitted density. Development standards is defined within density bonus law to include not only, traditional standards such as setbacks, height, and floor area ratio, but also all local city conditions, laws, policies, resolutions, or regulations. So this would include the citywide design guidelines and also programs such as the city's inclusionary housing ordinance. As state law supersedes city ordinances, density bonus law allows for waivers and concessions of all local programs, so long as the required findings under density bonus law can be made. For the CEQA, an initial study / mitigated negative declaration was prepared for this project and was circulated for public comment between October 27th, 2023 and November 16th, 2023. 2 formal comment letters were received from PG&E and Valley Water during the public circulation period concerning PG&E's requirement that the applicant contact PG&E for the modification and or relocation of existing services as needed, and text revisions for the project site's environmental setting and regulatory framework were requested by Valley Water. These comments were addressed by staff in a formal response to comments document that is available on the project's environmental website. The ISM&D concluded that with the implementation of identified mitigation measures, the project would not result in any significant and unavoidable environmental impacts. Analysis in the ISM&D found impacts related to air quality, biological resources, cultural resources, hazards and hazardous materials, and noise. The project includes mitigation measures presented in the Mitigation Monitoring and Reporting Program, MMRP, that would reduce the identified impacts to a less than significant level. Therefore, staff recommends the Planning Commission recommend that the City Council adopt the resolution to adopt the MND for this project and the related MMRP, approve an ordinance rezoning the project site to the R18 PD Plan Development Zoning District, and approve the plan development permit and a vesting tentative map. The applicant for this project is Melanie Griswold, and she is present. Thank you.
Thank you, staff. At this time, we will have 5 minutes for a presentation from the project applicant. Sorry, could we get the mic?
There we go. I need to turn it on. Hello, Commissioners. My name is Melanie Griswold, and I represent the development team on this project. Thank you for the opportunity to address you. First of all, I want to thank Jason Lee and Patrick Kelly for all of their hard work on this project. Jason has done a great job of explaining the project, and I will just try and provide a bit of background without repeating what's already been said. Next slide. So as mentioned, this project, can we move to the next slide? Oh, perfect. Great. Excellent. Oh, here we go. Great, background. So the site is located at 1334 and 1348 Miller Avenue. It's on a 1.07 acre site in a high resource area. It is walkable to excellent schools. It steps away from a bus station that travels from Mountain View to Campbell. And as noted, it's in an R18 zone, which essentially allows for 7 lots that would be 6,000 square feet or 9 base units. As you may note from the planning file number, the project has been around for a long time. As an application was initially submitted with 6 single-family homes that did not include any affordable units because that was not required under the old IHO. But as we learned in subsequent reviews, there was a replacement unit issue that had come up. So 2 of the homes had been rented to tenants for approximately 2 months before the development application went in. Those tenants qualified as lower income tenants. And under what was then a new law, SB 330, replacement units were required. So as you can imagine, The project going from 6 single-family homes and having to devote 2 of those to affordable housing units totally changed the economics of it. And what we have here is the result of that change, which is trying to balance out our obligations to provide affordable housing units, but also the economics of a small-scale infill project. And so what we have here, I think, is really a one-of-the-kind, sort of unique development. It is a small-scale infill project. It has a mix of units, a mix of architectural styles, a mix of sizes, and a mix of affordability. Jason showed you the site plan as measured. Mentioned there's 8 residential lots. There's 1 common area lot. The project will include kind of our standard mitigation measures. There's extensive replanting of the trees. Only 1 ordinance-sized native tree will be removed. And we're planting 30 24-inch box trees in its place. In terms of the neighborhood conformity and look, as mentioned, this is an SB 330 project, so it's subject to objective standards. But that said, the proposed development does conform to some of the sizes and the lot sizes of neighboring homes here. And as noted by our planner, where there are deviations from the city standards which are required to achieve the allowable density, the development team has requested waivers under state density bonus law. And these are views of some of the different styles and homes that you can see from Miller Avenue. And probably, as mentioned, sort of the most unique and most difficult part of this development was really incorporating the affordable housing options here. We have both formally affordable housing options and informally, naturally occurring housing, affordable housing options that are being provided. So on the single-family lots, that's lots 1 through 5, each of them have ADUs, and so those are just under 500 square feet. They allow for intergenerational living, rental options, and under new laws, of course, we've got the potential for separate ownership. On the lot 6 and 7, it's essentially a duplex, but it is an attached single-family, so it is a smaller lot, 1-car garage instead of the 2-car garage, and those homes are approximately 2,050 square feet each. And then on our formal affordable housing lot, we have 2 stacked condos, and so there's going to be stacked on top of one another. They're both approximately 1,100 square feet in size, and they have street parking. The affordable units will be offered as rentals, and that's in part because ownership units have HOA dues and maintenance, and so it's you would have to provide a fund to basically allow those affordable owners to be able to afford the maintenance of the homes going forward. So they'll be deed restricted as required by the city for 99 years. And as mentioned, we have 2 different levels of affordability. So providing a really high level of affordability in a brand new, essentially, a different type of development. We don't have a lot of these types of homes that are going to be offered. And those are going to be offered at rents that range from $2,300 to $2,700, including utilities. One thing that is not mentioned, but as part of the SB 330 replacement units, the project will also be providing relocation assistance, and that amounts to 4 years of relocation payments to the existing tenants, which is actually going to be covering more time than those folks were actually even tenants at the property. So that amounts to about a $50,000 payment that will go to those tenants. And then with that, I'm here to answer any questions. If you have any concerns, I don't think we have any public comment, but if we do, I'll respond to that. But otherwise, I'm just here to answer your questions.
Thank you. And at this time, we will offer public comment if there's anyone in the chamber here who would like to speak on this item. Yes, staff.
Hi. So we just noticed that there was some an issue, the wrong version of the resolution was posted and attached to the staff report. The staff report is accurate. There is a cyan highlighted version of the resolution that is not correct. But the staff report, what is in the waiver section of the staff report, is correct. So staff would like to, I guess, recommend that the commission adopt the resolution, but apply the waivers section of the staff report to the waivers section of the resolution. I think, Daniel, does that make sense?
All right, let's see what happened here. So you're saying that the wrong resolution was attached to the staff report? Is that what you're telling us?
That's correct.
Okay.
We apologize for the error.
And the only difference you're telling us is that the waiver section in the staff report should be the one that's in the resolution?
That's correct.
Okay, so that will be remedied after the meeting, I hope. Are there any questions from the commission on that? I mean, I think what we're basically asking you to do is to consider the waiver section from the staff report in place of what is existing in a highlighted section of the resolution. Is that?
Yeah, that's correct. I think the waiver section of the resolution is highlighted in cyan, and all of that should be stricken and replaced with the waiver section in the staff report.
Got it. Any questions on that?
Yeah.
That's consistent with noticing requirements?
Yeah, actually, thank you.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily any issue with noticing. I mean, it's
Okay.
up to the commission to decide whether or not, I mean, you can change the resolution any way you want, right? So the resolution as it stands right now, and that's been posted, is incorrect version, but you can amend that through a motion to adopt what will be the correct version. Does that make sense?
Staff would also like to note the changes are not substantive.
I just want to have a reading of the version that we're being asked to agree to. That's all.
Would it be possible for staff to read the corrected version?
I mean, sure. Yeah. Do you want it now before?
Just to clarify, both the resolution and the staff report were posted at the same time. Within the staff report, typically, we put the formatted version of the staff report into a resolution. So what we're essentially asking for is that in the resolution, it was the wrong section that was put in to essentially take verbatim what's in the staff report, notice the same time as the resolution that was attached, and put it into the resolution so they both match, essentially.
Yeah, I just want to be absolutely clear and certain that what I believe is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, give me a second. It's going to be like 2 pages of reading, so it's going to take a bit, but give me 1 second.
Could I ask a question prior to this exhaustive reading?
Sure.
And maybe you want to break it up in paragraphs so everyone can share, so it's all different voices. Hey, so is this going to City Council? I have absolutely no problem with even not reading this. This is going to be vetted publicly twice. And I think this reading, although I understand one of my colleagues might like it, I don't think it's necessary because the City Council is going to hear this, and this mix-up on this a few paragraphs are going to be changed. So that's my feedback.
I understand. I appreciate what you're saying. We can limit it to just the changed area. I just want to make sure I'm clear because I don't want to agree to anything that I'm not clear on. That's all.
Yeah, the changed area is 2.5 pages, but if the chair wishes me to read it, then I will read it.
So the change area, you changed 2.5 pages?
No, so there are changes there are non-substantive changes basically throughout their wording changes basically, yes, in the paragraphs for the entire waivers section,
Okay.
which is 2.5 pages.
I'll tell you what, can you just give us a minute to review what you're asking us to approve?
I was just going to suggest maybe they could present it.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do that.
Sure. We can pull up the staff report in the waiver section if necessary, so that you can see the section that would be added to the resolution.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
We're happy to entertain any other questions while we're getting that set up.
Okay, while we wait for staff to pull that up, we can proceed with Commissioner Rosario.
Thank you. The staff report says that the city objects to the use of waivers like those included in this application. There are 6 waivers. Could you tell us what they are and why staff objects to them?
All right. Maybe I should just read the section. But the 6 waivers are, sorry, I will keep that up for you. The 6 waivers are, so 4 of them, so to be clear, staff is objecting to 4 of the waivers regarding affordable housing design standards. However, it is important to note that the city is not making findings for denial. So to be clear, the 4 waivers are for the geographic concentration of restricted affordable units. Specifically, this means dispersion, basically. In this case, if you look at the site plan, the 2 restricted affordable units are in a stacked duplex at the corner of the site. The second one is the design of affordable units. Specifically, in this case, this means that the 2 affordable units are in a stacked duplex instead of attached single-family homes or detached single-family homes like the market rate units are. The third is the square footage of the restricted affordable units. In this case, that means that the largest affordable unit is 1,141 square feet, and the smallest market rate unit is 2,054 square feet. And the fourth one here is functionally equivalent parking. In this case, this means that all the market rate units have garages, covered garages, and the restricted units have non-covered parking. I'll go over the other 2 waivers real fast. These are more standard waivers. One is for private open space for one of the market rate units and the affordable unit, and one is for parking space location, meaning that they don't meet the minimum length from a parking from the first parking space to the street, and that was specifically requested by, not requested by Public Works, was basically saying you need a certain amount of distance, and the applicant chose to submit a waiver for that. I think the short answer of why the city objects to the use of waivers for the 4 waivers for the affordable units and to reduce the design requirements of the inclusionary housing ordinance is that the ordinance is designed to make the inclusionary units basically comparable to the market rate units. In this case, the use of waivers is basically making the affordable housing, I would say, kind of obvious because it's a different type. It has a different parking, it's smaller. It's not accessed off the same street. So I think that's why, staff objects to it. And then, further down in the staff report, we say why, although we do object to it, why we are, choosing not to make the findings for denial and choosing to recommend approval anyway. And that's due to conversations we have had with the State Department of Housing and Community Development.
And why is making low-income housing obvious a problem?
I would say that, the city council has passed an inclusionary housing ordinance with design standards, which, are meant to integrate affordable housing units with the remainder of the development. So, when we're making affordable units easily identifiable, I think, there is, a stigma related to affordable housing that we're trying to avoid. So I think that's from that perspective, it's a goal of the city to, through this ordinance, to have comparable housing and comparable affordable and market rate units. And also inclusionary housing ordinance standards are intended to have comparable designs under, Chapter 5 in the inclusionary housing ordinance. So I would say, it goes against the city's policy, or the IHO, and using waivers to remove the IHO to us, I think there's, perhaps the base of this concern is a fair housing issue, I think is where we're getting at. I'm not saying there is a fair housing issue, because if there were, under the law, then we would not be able to recommend approval of this project, because it would be contrary to state or federal law. But that's basically, the root of the concern here is.
So in our discussion with the HCD, what they say is that the fair housing, the comparables, all those things that Jason mentioned that's in our IHO are not state law. So as a result of that, the applicant can proceed and use it as a waiver in those, but we still see those as policies and aspirations that we ultimately would want in a project to have comparables so that we can ensure their fair housing in the eyes of City Council. So that's where our objection comes from in that aspect. But we're also aware of provisions and laws the findings that we can make. So in denying a waiver, there are very specific findings that we have to make that's very limited in what we can make. And ultimately, that's why we have the recommendation today. But we wanted to be transparent in our analysis.
Right. So we're trying to avoid a stigma here, right? But what is that stigma?
I think we're trying to avoid that the city will accept substandard, lower quality design, a different set of rules because it's low income in the same development. There's a term in planning called backdoor, where you only have people of low income come from a certain door because it's a different part of the project. And from a fair housing equity standpoint, we want to reduce the differentials as much as possible, which is the goal of the HO.
So did you just say that this is substandard design?
It's different in consideration of, as Jason said, smaller than the market rate, different materials. It is accessed for a different portion of the site, not fronted on the same sign. The design, instead of attached or detached homes, is in a stacked function. The parking provided is not covered. All those things that make it relatively easy to identify that it is not comparable necessarily to the other parts that are market rate.
And thank you. Ms. Griswold, I have much respect for you, but I think you see where we're going, or where I'm going. I'm worried about the kids that live there. The other family saying, don't hang out with those kids. Or say a bicycle goes missing. They say, hey, what about the kids from that house, And that's something that I'm concerned about, just, community-wide.
So, there's no label on the homes as identifying them as affordable housing units. And I think it's, one of the things that when this came up, I thought it was so ironic because under the IHO, you could pay a fee to not provide any affordable housing units. And then by providing the units, we were told, well, they're not good enough. And it would have been cheaper to have paid the fee than to have built the units. So, and then the other sort of ironic part about it was that the existing houses both face onto Miller Avenue. And one of the existing homes that's being demolished is almost exactly the same size as the affordable unit that's being proposed. There are other homes on Miller Avenue that are 1,200 square feet, 1,100 square feet, so the same size. This is a brand new unit that, and actually in terms of the material, it does have the same material, and you can see in the facades as the other unit. So it's a beautiful unit. It does have differences, but that recognizes the practical reality of it's really expensive to build affordable housing units. And in making a requirement that we provide a 3,500 square foot home that would be rented at $2,300 a month, that's just not what's going to happen. Is this development's going to go away. And the other part that I think sort of from a conceptual standpoint, when we look at the geographic dispersion or concentration, we're talking about 2 units. We're not talking about 100 units that are being placed in a building. This is literally being, dispersed within the overall neighborhood too. So we're not putting, a bunch of people in one side of the development. We have to kind of look at it as a city. And we do have, affordable housing developments where you have 300 units. I'm working on one that's 100% affordable with studio units, and we don't hear those complaints of it's a substandard unit, but it's a much smaller unit, and there's going to be 300 affordable units in one building. But I think as we drive along and we see these new buildings going up, largely the only ones that are actually being built are affordable, we see that it's an improvement to the neighborhood, and it isn't actually creating this stigma like some people are worried about.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. We will go over to Vice Chair Cantrell.
So the document you displayed, that's the one that we're agreeing to, correct?
That's correct. The document I displayed was what you're agreeing to, and it's also basically the staff report.
Thank you. I read that one, so I'm good. I appreciate it. Just wanted to make sure. I do have some questions about what happens if we agree to these waivers. Is it a new standard?
I would say that, we had multiple meetings with HCD about this project. And there are 3, I think, things that you can deny a waiver on in state law. So it's contrary to state or federal law. I think there's one about historic resources, which I didn't put in here. And contrary to or causing health and safety, basically a health and safety issue. In our meetings with HCD, they expressed the belief that these waivers do not contradict contrary to state or federal law, as in there's nothing in state or federal law that requires the 4 waiver requests. There's nothing that, this is a city program, and there's nothing beyond that. So nothing in state law, nothing in federal law that also requires non-dispersion or unit size and type being similar. And also, I think we said there is a potential health and safety code finding in state law for multifamily units, but not in a single family project such as this. So I think, whether the commission or ultimately council agrees to these waivers or not, ultimately, findings need to be made. One of those findings needs to be made if you if these waivers are to be denied. So if the findings to deny a waiver cannot be made, then the waiver basically must be accepted. So I think, it's not so much as agreeing to the waiver as to being able to or not being able to make a finding to deny the waiver.
Okay. I find that a little ironic. I grew up in a federally funded housing project. That was an insult on humanity on a constant basis. So I don't think the federal government holds any real stake here in helping us define what housing should look like, because their attempts to do it were horrifying in my experience. I will say, I'm looking at this, and it just reminds me of some of my own life lessons, some things that I know to be true from my experience. It looks discriminatory in its nature. It does. I understand the mechanics of development. I get it. I know it's hard. I know it's expensive. This is what we would commonly call a bad look. The experience that someone is likely to have is to be as othered as the aspects of these units are in reality. Other parking, none. Other size, small. Other physical makeup, duplex. These people who live in these units will be othered. I understand that's not likely the desire of the developer, but this looks like a half-hearted effort to do what's actually right. So that's all I have to say. We'll vote as we vote, but I would prefer never to be othered or to witness others go through that. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Commissioner Lardinois.
Yeah. So I want to speak from, respecting what Commissioner Rosario and Vice Chair Cantrell raised. I think these are really valid concerns that we should be talking about when it comes to housing equity and housing justice and how we approach housing affordability. And I think it's really important that, the city prioritizes dispersion and integrating affordable housing into market rate housing. And I think that's especially a concern when we're talking about something like an apartment building where there's hundreds of units, and if you put all the affordable units on the first floor, the first two floors, that's really obvious what you're doing. It's hard to say, with a project like this where there's only 9 units and, if I remember right, about 3 different types of units in this project, I think the ability to disperse the affordable housing throughout is limited. And when it comes to, discrimination against people based on what type of housing they live in, or whether that becomes a proxy for some other kind of discrimination, which it often does, that's something that should go into our planning process, but we also need to recognize that prejudice is not purely born from the design of our housing. It's a factor, but prejudice exists for a number of reasons, and it's going to exist regardless of how we build our housing. And how many times before this commission have we heard someone refer to people who live in apartments as transients? Or how many times have we heard people express concerns about crime or noise when there's a 100% affordable project in front of us. So I guess what I'm trying to say is these are all valid concerns, and when we're making an exception to policies that are meant to address these concerns, we should be really intentional about it. But I also want to point out that this is a very high resource neighborhood. This is going to, having affordable units here is going to open up educational opportunities for families that would not otherwise have access to them. And then also the neighborhood this is in is, tract homes that were built in the era when we were converting orchards into single-family home neighborhoods. The current housing there does not have affordable units. So this is, by putting any type of affordable unit there, that's going to be a value add to this community. So again, respecting the concerns that were raised here, and folks may have different opinions on how we should handle this issue, and I totally respect that. I want to move that we approve the staff recommendation, also acknowledging the editing error and doing it correctly to incorporate the waiver language from the staff report.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Lardinois to approve the staff recommendation with the noted edits to incorporate the correct waiver language, with a second from Commissioner Young. We will keep that motion on the floor and continue discussion with Commissioner Oliverio.
Thank you. Staff, in the last few years, state law has changed, limiting what cities can do and denying subdivisions. In the past, the council could say, I don't like it, it doesn't match the neighborhood. Now, the city, on multiple occasions, whether it be the recent one on Lincoln Avenue, which you had that visual up earlier by mistake, or the one on that was approved at director's hearing in July on Camino Ricardo, were both developments that the city could not deny the subdivision. If someone wanted to come and forward on this parcel and do the same thing that they did on those two parcels, would they be allowed? Or is it because there was someone living in one of the units that only SB 330 is the only path forward for them?
So SB 330 is a wide-ranging law. The SB 330 parts that are pertinent to this application are regarding the replacement unit determination, basically looking at the income of the people who lived in the units that are to be demolished, and having to replace those units. They're basically obligated to replace those units on site with, I believe, the same number of bedrooms. So these two units serve the function of that replacement. So there are two houses on site currently, and they are being replaced by these two units in the stacked duplex. Regarding the tentative map, if they came in and there were not through density bonus, yeah, they could do a tentative map for 8 units on this site, and as I said, the additional unit is allowed because the project is subject to state density bonus law.
Got it. So and currently there is no occupation of any of the structures on the parcel today?
I believe that is correct. Yeah, no occupation of the structure
Okay.
right now.
So let's say this was sold to somebody else and they wanted to come in. Would there be any obligation to them under that someone lived in a house under the previous owner some time ago?
There is an obligation for a few years.
Got it.
It looks back to 5 years. Is it 5 years?
Got it. So then there'd have to be a disclosure from the current owner to the new owner, hey, you're buying a piece of land, and FYI, there's this requirement on it should you choose to do something.
I'm not sure. Maybe Melanie's more aware, but I think there's a look-back provision where you have to try to contact everyone who lived in one of these units for the last 5 years, and try to figure out like their income and such to see what the replacement units would be. And if they can't find them, I think there's a formula or a calculation to like estimate their income, and depending on where it is, you might be subject to replacement units as well.
Okay. So again, if you have a significant parcel in a R18 neighborhood and you have the ability to subdivide it, your best coming forward before you submit an application is making sure no one resides in any structures on that parcel, correct? Because then you're not subject to any of these rules that you just mentioned.
I wouldn't say your best, but you would consider the last 5 years' history on when you want to submit your application. Where the staff is not to say what's best or not, but as we look at the application, the purview is the last 5 years.
Got it. So it's even more higher standard. So even if you found whatever that person left willingly, or the property owner paid them a bonus to move, the fact that the city could figure out that, yeah, someone rented a house there 3 years ago puts you under this obligation once you're doing a subdivision.
Yes, that's as the way it's written, yeah.
So, you know, the parcel on Lincoln Avenue, I guess I don't know the ownership, if it was the actual owner that gave an option to the developer to then subdivide the lot into 5 or 6. On Camino Ricardo, I know that the house was vacant. The person went to assisted living. Here, I'm just thinking out loud here. So staff, anytime a subdivided lot comes forward, you have sort of that list of questions of what's transpired here in the past 5 years?
Yeah, it goes to the housing department. And for reference, the Lincoln Avenue one did have one RUD unit. I believe they used an ADU, and the project manager for Camino Ramon is here for some reason still, but I don't know if he knows if there was any replacement units.
So in the case of Lincoln Avenue, which this was approved here, that was an ADU was built to make up for the fact that someone rented a structure on the property before, even before ADUs couldn't be sold separately or whatever.
That's correct, yes, and ultimately that was approved at director's hearing as well because the rezoning came separate, but yes, it was an ADU that was used to meet that RUD obligation.
And does the housing department regulate that ADU versus it becoming a pool house or another member of the family? Do they say, you know, you get this ADU and it must be rented to someone of a certain income?
We definitely talk to the housing department about being consistent with those policies. Typically, the planning department would incorporate conditions that say they have to record deeds or other restrictions on the property. There's different mechanisms of how you record it, right? So currently our preference is to record it against the deed so that it's aware that that is an affordable unit, that if it gets rented or sold, that covenant and that restriction is there.
Okay. And my only commentary on what's been discussed here on the dais by my colleagues is that, you know, there is no public funding in this project or taxpayer subsidies, so this is trying to do something in a creative way to comply. The renderings look nice. I mean, ultimately what it finally built at could vary, but, I mean, there used to be a time when city council could really care about architecture of homes. We can't now. I don't think we are allowed to comment on truly divided windows or no blown stucco or any of that type of stuff that some people were really into and others could care less. I think it's more or less what are we approving, the structures, and in this case, ones that are set aside at different dimensions to meet a goal. So appreciate the dialogue. Thanks.
Thank you. And before we move forward with further commission discussion, I saw the project applicant briefly get up. Did you have anything to add on the question of current occupancy of these units?
Distance plan, and so that is something that has been signed off with housing. There was a consultant that was hired, and so they notified the tenant. And to answer your question, it used to be that the planning department just put conditions, but now the housing department is actually monitoring, and the people will have to pay a fee for that monitoring of those affordable units.
Thank you. We will now go over to Commissioner Rosario.
Thank you. I feel like it was not that long ago that Commissioner Oliverio and Commissioner Lardenois had dueling op-eds about opportunity housing. And despite my brain going a little bit haywire right now, and how much I wish that, you know, those houses had backyards, this project really does attack the affordable housing crisis in this area and allows people that might otherwise not be able to afford it go to a high school such as Lynbrook. And despite potentially being othered, I think there's a lot of very admirable things about this project.
Thank you. Over to Vice Chair Cantrell.
I don't think we should ignore the fact that we're looking at a series of decisions that are being made by a developer. I understand that the idea that some children will get an opportunity for a better education, if that's true. Don't know. Maybe, maybe not. They will certainly get an opportunity to see what it feels like to be othered at a school where the kids they would normally walk to school with may desire not to. They may get an experience that we don't expect or understand. Let's not forget that we're not everyone. So this could be a very different experience than what you believe, because I can tell you, in my experience, it's very different. So understand that you may believe that these kids will get an opportunity, if in fact they will, but it may be just the opposite, because it will be obvious that they are lower income students or families. That carries a great deal of weight in our communities, and specifically in the types of communities that don't typically see them. So this could be a very different experience. That's one of the reasons we have these rules, because we'd like people to be sane. We'd like people to have the same experiences regardless of their income. That's why we do this. The developer has made a conscious decision to create some very expensive housing. They didn't come here with a plan to cut back the size of the other units, lowering their profitability. They made a conscious decision to create units to fulfill a requirement that were significantly different from the others. This is a business decision. It is a business decision to other people. It is a financial decision to gain from the displacement of other people. That's what this is. I won't condone it. I won't support it. There were many options that could have been made. This option was to exploit and to profit. Thank you.
Thank you. We will move over to Commissioner Young.
I'd like to call the question, take a vote.
Okay, we do not have any other hands for discussion, so we will move on to a roll call vote. I'd like to thank all of my fellow commissioners for the very thoughtful discussion. I think a lot of valid points and concerns on both sides, and we will now move to a roll call vote. First question. Oh, sorry.
To call the question means we need to vote on whether we want to end debate, not to vote on the item.
Thank you. Then we will now vote on whether to end debate. First up, Vice Chair Cantrell.
Yes, I'm done.
Thank you. Commissioner Barroso.
I would say no, just in case someone else wants to talk.
Commissioner Bondal.
Yes.
Commissioner Bickford is absent. Commissioner Lardenois.
Yes.
Commissioner Oliverio.
No.
Commissioner Rosario.
Yes.
Commissioner Young.
Yes.
Myself, yes. That is 6 yes, 2 no. So I guess we will now proceed to a roll call vote on the motion on the table, which was a motion from Commissioner Lardenois with a second from Commissioner Young to approve the staff recommendation with the corrections to the waiver language. First up, we have Vice Chair Cantrell.
A definitive, an absolute no.
Commissioner Borosio.
No.
Commissioner Bondal.
Yes.
Commissioner Bickford is absent. Commissioner Lardenois.
Yes.
Commissioner Oliverio.
No.
Commissioner Rosario.
No.
Commissioner Young.
Yes.
Myself, yes. I believe that is 4 yes and 4 no. I will defer to staff as to what that means for next.
That means it wasn't recommended, and you can't, basically, that'll reflect in the staff report to City Council.
Still go to City Council.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But it's no recommendation rather than recommending no.
Correct.
Yes, is this a new hand?
Yeah, actually, we have the opportunity after this to pass a statement to City Council?
Is this in your personal capacity? Or are you looking to pass a statement on behalf of the Planning Commission? Because then that requires a vote.
It's going to be of a personal capacity because I don't think we need to vote on it.
You can say whatever you want.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. And that is the only item that we have on public hearing this evening. So we will now move on to referrals from City Council, boards, commissions, or other agencies. Staff, do we have any referrals this evening?
No, we do not.
Thank you. In that case, we will move on to good and welfare. Do we have a report from City Council?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, we do. I'm actually going to cover 2 council hearings because we didn't provide an update on the June 18th City Council. There were a couple of items that passed. There was an amendment to Title 24 of the Municipal Code relative to the Responsible Contractor Ordinance. There was amendments to the title following prior council direction earlier in the year. There was also an extension to the Downtown High-Rise Residential Incentive Program, which provides a discount on, a waiver on inclusionary housing fees and requirements, a reduction in construction taxes, as well as a reduction in parks fees. Staff also received direction as part of that item to return to City Council later this year with more information on a similar incentive outside of the downtown on multifamily residential throughout San Jose. And then lastly, on June 18th, we did pass a conforming rezoning on Wabash Street. That was a fairly straightforward rezoning conforming to the general plan. We were also at City Council yesterday. We had 2 items on the agenda. The first was an appeal of an environmental document for an industrial building down in South San Jose. It's a 120,000 square foot warehouse building. City Council denied the appeal and followed staff's recommendation. The second project is a project that came before the Commission. I believe it was the last discussion that we had, and that was the Sealy Avenue, so the multifamily residential project on the corner of Sealy and Montague. There was a fair amount of discussion at City Council regarding the historic structures on site. Council did direct staff to further explore relocation of the house, the Sakue house. So the project is approved and moving forward, and so there's some additional work that's going on there to consider what can be done around that historic resource. That's all I have.
Thank you. Anything on subcommittee formation, reports, and outstanding business?
We have nothing.
And anything on commission calendar or study sessions?
Not at this time.
Thank you. In that case, we will open the floor to any questions or comments for the public record. Vice Chair Cantrell.
I just want to make sure that when the City Council reviews the issue on Miller Street or Avenue, that they actually review this discussion. I also hope that they will look beyond what appears to be some sort of benefit that is likely to be a disadvantage in disguise, a Trojan horse. It's a gift of less value to a community that deserves it, and it's a gift of the opportunity to become othered. I think we have to make these decisions with a full understanding of the value of what we are giving to these developers, and in exchange for what? This is a blank check to a developer to create homes of this nature in our community at such low density. It is a gift to the developer to make millions of dollars on the backs of tenants who've been extracted and moved and relocated to provide profit for them. This was a conscious choice by a developer to other the people in affordable housing. And I think we have to see that. We can't just blank check development that is in the disinterest of others. And I hope the City Council understands that.
Thank you. Do we have any other questions or comments for the public record tonight? Okay, I'm not seeing any other requests to speak, so that brings us to the end of tonight's agenda, and we are adjourning at 8:31 p.m. Thank you, everyone.